This is iFIBER 1 News. Here are today's top stories.
The Wenatchee Wild will play at least one more game in the fight for the Doyle Cup.
The Freitas American Legion and Auxiliary is hosting a fundraiser on May 19th to raise funds for veterans to visit war memorials in Washington, D.C.
George Community Hall is in trouble and is in dire need of your help.
The Afraid the Tigers baseball team earned a home game in districts after clinching the number 4 seed.
From the iFIBER 1 newsroom, this is iFIBER 1 News. And it starts now.
The Wenatchee Wild will play at least one more game in the fight for the Doyle Cup and a berth into the Royal Bank Cup against the Spruce Grove Saints Friday, May 4th. The first two games held in the Town Toyota Center in Wenatchee set a good tone for the Wild as they headed on the road with a 2-game series lead. The Wild's success continued in Game 3 with a 1-point deficit, but the Saints avoided a series sweep by the team, taking the win in the fourth matchup. In Game 4, the Saints team captain Josh Harris scored the first goal and gave his team the first point lead in the series. Wenatchee went on to increase pressure and outshoot the Saints 33-26, but that initial lead kept the Wild far behind. Game 4 ended in favor of the Saints 5-2. After a day of rest for the two teams, Game 5 will fire back up in Alberta, Canada, Friday, May 4th. If required, Game 6 will be played on Saturday and Game 7 on Sunday. The winner of the Doyle Cup Series advances to the Royal Bank Cup, which is to be held in Chilliwack, BC. I'm Madison Meyer with iFIBER 1 Sports.
This segment is brought to you by
Maytag and the family Pooch have a lot in common. Both are loyal, both aim to please, and both are tenacious dish cleaners. But only one can sanitize. Maytag, what's inside matters.
Maytag Appliances, now available at more furniture in Ephrata.
The Freitas American Legion and Auxiliary is hosting a fundraiser on May 19th to raise funds for veterans to visit war memorials in Washington, D.C. The nacho and taco feed and dessert auction starts at 5 p.m. at the Legion Post, located at 276 8th Avenue Northwest. Proceeds from the event go to help veterans take part in the Inland Northwest Honor Flight Program, which recognizes veterans from World War II and the Korean and Vietnam Wars to provide trips to the nation's capital to visit the memorials established in honor of their service. The American Legion is carrying on the tradition started by Justin Peterson back in 2009 when he was just 9 years old. Now age 18 and graduating high school, Peterson has raised more than $100,000 with the help of the American Legion fundraiser. The event also includes an honor flight video, and organizers are asking area veterans to share their pictures and give a short talk. Registration for the event is by a suggested donation of just $10. This is Joe Utter for iFIBER 1 News.
This segment is brought to you by
Your taste buds bored? Well, then bring them to Jay's Teriyaki. Not only does Jay's have a variety of teriyaki dishes, they also offer mouth-watering salads and sides. Call Jay's 509-764-5155. Jay's Teriyaki, located at 123 East Broadway in Moses Lake, because it's all in the sauce.
George Community Hall is in trouble and is in dire need of your help. The posts you see are holding up the ceiling, something that was added not too long ago. But the problem extends beyond the ceiling, says Community Hall Board member Debbie Coy.
There are 5 trusses up there. 3 of them have failed. 2 of them have failed badly. And so we've been told by a contractor that there's no getting around it. We have to tear off the entire roof and replace it.
But Coy says a new roof won't happen until they raise $72,000. That's why they've started a GoFundMe page titled Raise the Roof, George Community Hall. You can also donate at georgecommunityhall.com. The building is host to a lot of private and public events indoors and out, including the annual 4th of July bash that produces the world's largest cherry pie. I'm Sean Goggins for iFIBER 1 News.
The Afraid the Tigers baseball team earned a home game in districts after clinching the number 4 seed, and they got things started against number 5 Prosser. In the 2 regular season games with these teams, Afraida won both 2-1 and 8-2. This time they were absolutely determined not to let Prosser win the 3rd game. The Tigers jumped up early 7-0 by the end of the 1st inning and piled on 6 more runs in the 3rd to make it 13-0 entering the 4th inning. Senior pitcher Gunnar Falstead didn't allow a hit until 4 2/3 innings. He only allowed 1 hit before staving his arm and stepping down from the mound in the 5th inning. Prosser scored 3 runs in the 5th inning, but they needed 4 to push the game to 6 innings. Tigers won 13-3 in 5 innings. Head coach Jason Laugan is pleased with his team's recent pitching efforts.
Like you said, Bo pitched a perfect game on Saturday, and Gunnar comes in and no-hits him for 4. And right now our focus is to go play Ellensburg. And we got to be well prepared to go play them because Todd's going to put a good team on the field. We got to make sure that we maintain this confidence that we have and keep the bats rolling.
Afraida next plays Saturday at 1 p.m. against the Ellensburg Bulldogs at Rotary Park in Ellensburg. I'm Adam Chikoski for iFIBER 1 Sports.
This is iFIBER 1 News. For more information on these stories and other news, visit us online at iFiber1.com or check us out on Facebook.